Good morning, all. Would you believe I had initially trained to be a journalist? I studied English, BA English at university level, and then I went on to do a postgraduate diploma in public relations and mass communication. So I had gone through that, and then I came back to England because I was born here, went away for a bit to do those studies, came back, and I then went to the Polytechnic of Central London, which is now a university or something. But anyway, that Polytechnic of Central London, I then studied TV and film. Now the aim was obviously to become a journalist. So I thought, oh, I will start applying for jobs here in the UK, which I did. And I found out that, first of all, it was hard to get a job for someone who looked like me at that time. It was in the 90s, bearing in mind. And I thought to myself, oh, what am I going to do now? And then I had a look at some of the programs and press coverage that the media here covered during that time. And I realized, I said, how come a lot of the coverage seems so negative towards the third world, e.g. places like Africa, India, West Indies, black people generally. And I said, that can't be right. And I thought to myself, I don't think I want to be covering stories like this if it's all about negative coverage of people who looked like me. But then I noticed when it came to covering white topics, it was the exact opposite. So I therefore decided, this is not for me. This is not the type of journalism I want to do. And I know there are a lot of good journalists out there who actually cover good stories, are so good at their job, and I applaud them. But I could not fit into that kind of journalism then and even now, because you can see what's going on with the papers, with the court case with Harry and all that. So you can see how biased some of the media can be. So imagine during the 90s, how extremely biased it was. Anything to do with anybody that didn't look like Caucasian was so negative, was all negative coverage. Whereas I knew that, no, you travel to these countries, because I travel a lot, and you see the good side. If you're going to be a good reporter or journalist, you have to show the good and the bad side of everything. But I found it was just one-sided. If you're different, oh no, it's all negative coverage. And if you're a certain race, oh God, it was all positive coverage. A bit like what's happening to Meghan Markle and Kate. Kate might do the same thing as Meghan does, exactly. You saw in the press. But how it will be interpreted will be totally different when it's Meghan and totally different when it's Kate. Even if they were wearing the same clothes, doing the same exact thing. The way they will cover the story on Kate is, oh my God, see what she's wearing. She's wearing this. Who cares what she's wearing? What is she doing? Oh, Meghan, she did the same thing. Who does she think she is? So even till today, I find the press are totally biased. And that's why I applaud the fact that now we have social media and now we can use our voice. Yeah, we can now use our voice to report on stories and topics that we think we want to discuss and to our own audience. So now I'm putting my training or my studies in public relations, journalism to good use, because now I can cover the topics I want to cover in the way I want to cover them, get feedback from my audience, interact with my audience, take ideas, tips from my audience, and discuss what you want to discuss. And that's why I set up this YouTube, TikTok, and social media channels, And I thought, I'm going to do a story on this, that we really need to hold the media accountable. But at the same time, if they're not going to change, and that's not everyone, it's a few papers that Harry's taken to court, but that was for the hacking they did then during the 90s, really bad. But nowadays, I can see that old tabloid way of reporting, all those tabloid kind of newspapers, they are now obsolete, most of them. They can't actually now cover those kind of stories in that kind of way. And the thing is, a lot of the other more flexible media companies or tabloids or newspapers, journalists are now evolving because they can see what's happening on social media, and they know that if they do not evolve with the times, they will be left behind. Because even now, how many programs do you watch on TV? I can say BBC, I hardly watch anything. It used to be EastEnders, but now it's all drama, the same faces. You get bored of that. I've stopped watching TV, to be honest. I've stopped watching TV. I might watch ITV in the morning and think, okay, why not? And then I'm going back to my YouTube. I find a lot more people more engaging, interactive, exciting on YouTube. And that's my new TV. And I thought, I'm going to join this bandwagon. I mean, I have been trained as a journalist, though I do, like I said, I'm a therapist mainly. I also work with the unions, and I do a lot of legal work, employment law work with the unions. And also I had come from a background of education in conjunction with the unions. So I'm the convener for schools in Kent. And also I'm an activist, because obviously I'm in the unions, I'm going to be an activist. But my main love, I must say, is journalism and also therapy. I like helping people. So now I thought, yeah, I'm going to do a piece this morning because I am at work, I'm at break. I have a meeting I'm going to go into at 1:15, and it's about 12:45 to 1 now. And I thought, let me just shoot this short for my audience and for people. And yeah, we have to hold the media accountable if they're not going to change. But who cares? Who needs them? We've got social media, we've got YouTube. YouTube's the new TV. They don't evolve, they'll be left behind. And that's the same thing I would say to newspapers, journalists, and TV stations within mainly globally, not just the UK, globally. Change. Look at YouTube, see what's trending, see what we find exciting. Look at TikTok. Otherwise, you'll be left behind. If you have no viewers, except the same viewers that you've always had, when those ones die off, because we know BBC, your viewers are probably in the bracket of 80s to 100s years old. I'm just saying, which viewers are you going to have? What viewers will you have if you do not engage with a younger audience or more, colourful audience like me? Is why I've called my channel Colourful Chit Chat. We're going to educate, make people aware, enlighten people, help people, and entertain people. So guys, please like, share, with your friends, comment, subscribe, hit the notification button if you want to be notified when I'm putting stuff on here. And if you need my help, you got my email. I think on YouTube, my Gmail is there. You can email me or Gmail me regarding workplace issues, therapy. If you want private therapy sessions, I'm here for you. Let's go, people. Anyway, I gotta go to my meeting, and I shall see you at some time, either later in the week or next week. Enjoy your weekend. I'm loving it. Peace. Bye.